I am starting my lab 8, and this lab is about the Windows user and group. So the first step of this lab is to go into Windows 11, in which I am currently, and I am going to go in the search. So I'm gonna click in the start menu and the search, and then I'm gonna create search, and I'm gonna find the control panel. Then I click in the user account as per the step, and when I click in the user's account, then I will go to the make change in the PC setting. Oh, and I go, that was a wrong step. I'll go to the manage another account as per the lab instruction, and then I'll click add a new user in the PC, and it will help me to add an account. So I'll click add account, and after that step I will put the username and password and the questions and the answer as per the lab. So the username is Logan, and the password is ndz lab pass 123 dz. Three, and I will again re-enter the password as per given in the content of the lab. I will put the answer and question as per given on the lab. And the last question is what is your childhood nickname, and the answer is KIDD. Then I will click next, and then the new account has been created. And then when I click the down menu, I can see account options which says change account type and account data and remove. And after that I am gonna click the, then I will close the, and I will close the other user account, and I will close the manage account, and then I will click the start button, and then I will click the sysadmin. I will click the sysadmin, and when I click the three dots, I am gonna sign out from this account, and then I will find the account Logan which I just created, and I'm gonna put the password, which will open the account, and it will ask me about the privacy policy setting for the device, and it's taking some time to start the PC. And once the screen is up here which says choose privacy setting for your device, I will click next and accept. So it will confirm my settings in this account about the location in linking and typing and tailored experiences. And then I will go to the taskbar and click Window Explorer, from which I will I will go to the this PC, and I will go to the local disk C. So I will click this PC, which will take me to local disk C, and after I click this PC I will go to the user, and from the user I will click the sysadmin, and which I don't have currently permission to access the folder, so I will click the cancel, and then I will close the taskbar, and then I will open the control panel from the new taskbar, and then I will press open, which has information about the network, internet, system security, user account, and some basic settings of the computer. And then I will go to category, and I am clicking the small icon which has more options, and then I'm gonna click users account. Users account. It is hard to find because it is very small icon. I found the account, so I'm gonna go manage another account. So when I click that, it will ask me the password to user control panel, which I don't have, so I will press no. And after that I am going to click the start button. I'm going to click the start button and find the login and click the three dots, and I'm gonna sign out, and then after that step I'm gonna go to Windows 10. I'm gonna go to Windows 10 and click the start menu and go to the setting, and it will take me to the sysadmin, and I'm gonna click the account, and then I'll click family and other users, so I can add another I can add someone to this PC so they can use the account without using the main account, so it is safe and secure. So I am putting the username and password as instructed in the lab. and then I'm going to put the security questions in in case I forgot, so the password can be reset. So after this process is done, I the account is created. So I'm gonna click the login and I can see, then I can see the change account type, which will help me to change it to the administrator from the standard user. So it is the main account and I am clicking OK. So after this process I am going to click the start menu and go to the account login, and then again I'm gonna sign in to the same account, and then the account will open, and then I have to accept the policy like I did before. It is taking some time. So after this process I'm gonna accept the policies which are already enabled here. So the account has opened. So I'm going to log out of the account. I am sign out of the account login, and then again I'll go to Windows 10 for the next part of the lab. Then I am going to log in as sysadmin this time, and then I'll put my password, which will open the account, and I will click the file explorer, and I will go to this PC, and I'll click the manage icon, which will take me to the computer management, which has different features such as task scheduler, event viewer, shade, folders, local user and groups, performance and device manager, and the storage. And then I will go to local user and group, and then I will go to users, and then I will click over here and I will click new user, and I will create a new user, as there is an instruction in the lab to do. So I am creating a new user. I am creating a password. And then after that I am gonna deselect the icon and press password never expire, and I'm gonna create an user. So the user has been created. So I wanna close this icon with the X mark, and I'm gonna go to the groups, and then I'm going to double click on the administrator, and I will press add to groups, and then I will press add in the administrative properties, and after that I'm going to put the name of the account I just created to add in the group and check name. So I have found the so it has been added, and then I will press add and okay. This process has been completed, so I'm gonna close the computer management, and I'm going to log out as sysadmin, and so I'm logging out as sysadmin, and again going to log in as the so I'm going to add some time for the lab. So this has been done, so I'm going to click the cell A, then and I'm putting the password which I created, and then after that it will open, and it will ask me to accept the policies, which I am going to do. So I am in nearly the halfway of the lab. So it's taking few minutes to do that. So I'm gonna accept the policies. I will. So I'm in window 10 currently with the accounts Sale which I created. So I am going further for this part of the lab. I am going to I'm going to click the start button, and then I will click the search icon, and then I will type GPE GPEDIT.MSC, and I will press the open icon, which will take me to the then I will press the computer configuration, and then I will press the Windows setting, and then I will press the setting. So I click the security setting and then account policies. I'm trying to find account policies from here. I'm trying to find the account policy here. Password policies. And then I'll click the account policy. So I'm gonna click the password policy. It took me some time because it's very small icon. So under the account policy, so I'm going to change the uh, password policy. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I'm in the wrong one. So I'm putting 90 days for maximum password is, and I'm putting 8 character for maximum password length. And for last step, I am putting the password must meet complexity requirement and in embedding it. I'm having some issue while clicking it, but I'm just trying to. So I was able to open, and I press enable, and then after that step after that step I'm trying to double check that I enable the setting correctly so I'll not have any issues. So after this process I am clicking the start menu and I am clicking the right button and I'm going to restart. So after that I'm gonna sign out of sysadmin. So after that, after it will reboot, it's gonna sign it back to the sysadmin, but I'm going to sign in into the Logan account. I'm so now I will sign out of the sysadmin account and I will go to the Logan account which I created and so I am just putting the password for the Logan account. So after that I am clicking the scale display. So I click the Control Alt tail setting and then I will do change a password. So I click the change a password. So now I have to enter the old password. So I'm putting the old password and the new password and the new password is pass one, which I am clicking currently. And oh, I hit the wrong button, so I have to do again. So I put my old password, then I put my new password as pass one. Then I click the in and I got a error message that it didn't meet the length complexity or domain. So I am back and the lab is telling me to change password back. So I'm putting the So I'm putting back the old password and the new password is NDGPSSLAB. Let me tap that again. NDGABPASS 1234. And there is a symbol too, so I am typing it again. So after that process I'm clicking enter, so which will change the password. So after that I am going to log out of the account and I will again sign back as Logan to see if my password has been changed. So let me see if this works. So I have verified that password has changed. So now whoever knows the old password of this account cannot access this account. So I am going to log out of this account and then I am going to go to uh, window 11 in the virtual machine, and then I am going to log in from the account sysadmin and I will put the password. So after this process my password is incorrect, so let me try again to log into the account. Let me see, put correct password. So now I am able to log in. So I am clicking the search bar and I am typing gpedit dot msc and I am pressing run as administrator and then I think I clicked the wrong button. So I click run as administrator. So I click run as administrator. but I'm not able to but I'm not able to see what I'm not able to see. So I will try again. So I am back in the lab again and I am in Windows 11. I am in Windows 11 and I am in sysadmin account. Then in search bar I am going to type gpedit.msc. Press run as administrator and I will and I am clicking the computer configuration Windows setting. When I click the down arrow it will take me to security setting, which will take me to security setting, and I'm trying to find the account policies, but it is very small, so let me find the account policies. This setting, then it pressing the security setting and I'm pressing the it's very hard for me to see because of the small icon. So setting, setting, take the security setting and I am trying to find the account policy from here. Very hard for me to find the account policy. Setting, put the security setting. I'm trying to find the account policies from here. I am not able to find the account policies from the security setting. Let me try again. Yes, I have to. I'm in the right account. To click the window setting and the security setting. Then I see the account policies. Then I will go to the password policy and then I'm going to change the minimum password is to 90 days, and then the maximum length the minimum password length will be 8 characters, and the password complexity requirements will be enabled. So after this change, so I'm going to add more time for the lab, and then after that I'm going to close the close this tab, and I will press start right arrow, and I will restart the Windows 11. So I will reboot the Windows 11, and automatically it will come up. and I will log in with my sysadmin account which is already here. So I'm already logged in. So I will press Ctrl Alt Delete, which will take me to change password, and then I'll click change password, and then I will put my old password. And then the new password given here is +1. It is not gonna work. It's not going to work because it don't meet the length or complexity or do history of the domain. So I will again put the old password. We'll put the old password, and I am putting the new password. It will change the password. So I'm going to log out of the sysadmin account and log in again to see if the password change has worked. I'm signing out of the account, and I'm going to sign in again with the new password. I think I have typed the wrong password. We type in the password again and see if it works. So the welcome screen is showing. So I was able to change the password successfully, and then I am clicking the right button with the search, and I am pressing the command prompt, and I am pressing run as administrator, and I'm pressing yes, and then I am typing lus or mgr dot. I think there's something wrong with the Windows 11. There is something wrong with the Windows 11. So let me try again. So the screen is back again. So I'm typing. So user, and I can see the name and of the accounts, and then when I go to group I can see the name of different groups that have been granted access to Windows 11 system. So this command lusmrg will open the local user and group manager console, which is primarily used to manage user account in groups on a Windows computer. It also helps to add, remove and manage the users and permission of the system. So I'm closing. So my lab has been concluded. So I am ending the reservation.